Hello and welcome back to another episode of Life in the Woods Renaissance. I'm still here up on that little mountain, up on that canyon, whatever it's called, yeah, canyon. And I haven't moved. I haven't actually played in a few days, and I'm kind of excited to get back into the swing of things here. I also decided to leave out the intro bit of the music for today. I don't know. You can. I don't really. I don't know. I'm not sure how much the intro really adds to the experience, but if you enjoy it, I can bring it back. Just let me know in the comments below what your opinion on that is. Otherwise, we can just do it like this with my normal, like, hello and welcome back opening right from the beginning. And today I think I want to go and check out that jungle over there, because we haven't seen a jungle yet, I believe. Actually, I'm pretty sure we haven't seen a normal jungle. And I definitely want some more jungle saplings, because that's something I seem to keep running out of. So yeah, let's get down. We'll do this jump here. I'm confident. Yes, very nice. That was kind of close actually. I thought I could maybe get the distance here, but that was too far, I guess. Here, lots of mobs. No, let's ignore them, I guess. I don't really feel like messing with them. It's actually, what is this? Oh yeah, Canyon Ravine. We've had that before too. It's like the in-between part in between the two canyon things. I guess that's what it is. Alright, so the daily life in the woods is over. This is more of a like side series now, I guess. I keep saying I guess again. Sometimes that happens. That's because I never really know what the facts are in terms of what's going on my channel here. Everything is kind of, whatever happens. And so yeah, there's no definitive plan again, and so everything is I'm just guessing, basically. All right. I also mentioned that I might try to make this a little bit more talky. Like, I mean, that sounds weird too, because it's been mostly talky anyway. But still. And actually, I have something I'm not super interested in. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of interested. No, I am interested in the subject. I'm just not sure how interested I am in discussing it, but we'll give it a shot, I guess. Wow, this is a rough start. Deep breaths. All right. And what I want to talk about is the presidential election. And most of you, maybe all of you even, are probably going to think, well, yeah, the American presidential election, some big primaries, happened recently, New York. Trump and Clinton won those for their respective sides. But no, that's not the presidential election I want to talk about. The presidential election I want to talk about is the Austrian presidential election, and the vote is tomorrow. So yeah, this is not. We don't campaign for like a year or whatever crazy amount of time the Americans do it. And obviously also there are a lot of differences. First and most importantly, I think I should say that the president in Austria doesn't really do anything. I mean, it's still it's a big honor, and he's the head of state and all of that stuff. But there's no like legislative power in that office. It's just there's some things he can do, but really he's just the head of state. He's just representing, and that's basically it. So it's a much less important election than the American presidential election, which obviously defines the entire country's political direction for the next how long is it? 4 years? I think it's 4 years, right? And in Austria it's actually 6 years, I think. And you can have 2 terms, so 12 years total. But yeah, it's not that important. What's interesting about this particular election in Austria, though, is that since the Second Republic, so since the end of the Second World War. There have only been, and I guess before that, but yeah, there weren't really that many presidents before that because we were like a kingdom until the end of World War One. So there were only like a few years from 1918 to 33, or whenever we officially stopped being a country on our own. And so there weren't a lot of like presidents then, and then it was a different time, and parties were different, and everything was different, I guess. But nowadays we have a lot more diversity, I guess. In America, and I guess most of you are American, so I guess it makes sense. I keep saying I guess, I can't stop. It's the worst. So I guess. So I think it makes sense to explain that a bit. So even though most of the other, and even Americans probably know about it, but still, I feel the need to express that what the differences really are. So in America, there are only the two parties, Republicans and Democrats, and that's it, really. Uh, so everything is like a 50-50 choice, and that's really weird as a European, because that's not how that's not how the system works here. We have a lot more parties, and there are actually quite a few candidates, and there's no since we don't have a two-party system, we don't have just two candidates running. We have 6 candidates running, and you have to get so obviously there's a big chance that it's almost certain that it's not going to happen that anyone's going to get more than 50% of the votes tomorrow. So there'll be a second election after that of the top 2 candidates from this round of votes, I guess. And so yeah, the since the end of World War II, there have only been presidents from the 2 major parties, which are the People's Party and the Social Party, which are, I mean, roughly equivalent to Republicans and Democrats, I guess. Not exactly, but kind of. Like the one is the more conservative, and the one is the more liberal. But it's not exactly the same, since there's a lot more diversity to our system. The more parties and stuff. And the three candidates at the top in the surveys and stuff are actually from the Green Party, one independent, and one from the Freedom Party, which is the right wing, the right wing guys. So those 3 are like 2 of those 3 are going to be the top 2, and then there's going to be another round of voting to decide who's going to be president. So that's very interesting, because it hasn't happened yet, but it's more than likely that we'll have a president who's not a member of either of the big parties, and that's a big change. It's not quite as big as it would be. Like, it's not quite as big a surprise as it would be for the United States to have a president who's not either Republican or Democrat, but it's still something that's kind of unexpected, maybe. And the reason for that are that we've had a big coalition, which is the 2 big parties have formed like a government together. Because we don't. That's also something that's probably weird for Americans. We don't have one party with more than 50%. We used to. That happened, at least on the smaller scales. But yeah, if you get like 30% of the votes now, you're pretty much a winner already, because of how many different parties there are. And that's interesting too, I think. And people aren't really happy with what the government's doing, which is, I guess, that's normal, right? That's the same everywhere. I don't think there's a country in the world where the people are just really happy with what their government is doing. That's just the nature of politics. But people are really unhappy, and a lot of younger people don't tend to just vote either, this or that. And And so the big parties have kind of dwindled in the past years, and now it looks like this is going to be a first time that they'll lose something. Like neither of them is going to be president. That hasn't happened yet. That they lost like a major thing, both of them. I mean, there's been some like state governments, well, at least one state government, but that state is completely broke now. So it's not like the other guys are doing a much better job. It's just yeah. But what's also interesting is that you also have a guy who's a rich builder running, kind of like a certain Mr. Trump, but he has like less than 5% of the votes according to the surveys. So no one's gonna vote for him. He's a clown, which I guess that's what people expected, would happen to Trump, but it didn't. Lots of interesting parallels there, I think. Let's see. And actually, I don't want this to be a political discussion, like who's right and who's wrong. I don't really think that's ever going to lead anywhere. I don't think people will just change their mind based on some guy arguing something on the internet. So I'm not even going to try. You can vote for whatever you want. I don't care. I mean, I care a little bit, I guess, but not enough to try to change your minds, I guess. I know who I'm gonna vote for, and I don't mind saying it either. I might not vote for him in the first round. I don't know, it's kind of a gut feeling kind of thing. I don't want the right-wing candidate to make it to the second election. I don't think he'll win anyway, because I don't think there are, the right-wing party has been getting, more and more votes in recent years because people are unhappy, and then immigrants and yada yada yada. That's what the right-wing people do. It's just but I don't think that he'll ever get more than 50% against any other candidate. I just don't see it happen. But I don't see it happening. But I don't even want him to be top 2, I guess. So I might vote for the independent candidate, which is also a woman, which I guess is kind of noteworthy. We've never had a female president, and she has a shot actually, which is also kind of surprising. And what was I gonna say? But I'm gonna vote for the Green Party candidate, who's officially not a Green Party candidate, but an independent candidate. But he's been like the head of the Green Party before. And he has a lot of experience, in politics, and he's a very smart guy. I've actually met him. Might be a bit of an overstatement, but like he talked at our school back in high school, and it was very personable, and he just seems very, very smart, and I think he would make a good president. I don't think the independent. I don't know if I should even say the names. It's not like I guess I can. So the Green Party guy is called Van der Bellen, and the independent candidate is called Gris. And I mean, she seems pretty solid too. I wouldn't have a problem with her being president either. It's just she's lacking experience because she's not part of any party, and I guess that's a bit of a concern maybe. But it's not like, as I said, it's not a very important office anyway, so it's not like she would be able to ruin anything, or I don't know. I don't think it's that hard to learn how to interact with other presidents and heads of states and stuff like that. I don't think that you need that much experience to be able to do that. But still, I guess I don't know. Personally, I think experience is not completely worthless in in an office like that. It's nice to have someone who's been around, who knows, you know, all the big, all the major players and stuff like that. Everyone who's involved in politics in this country. But it's not a requirement, I would say. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I don't think I did a very good job of of talking about this. I guess I'll keep you updated on what's on what has happened once it's done. who's our new president? But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's still gonna be interesting to see. I think our still current president did a pretty good job. He was a good president. I liked him. Did a good job of just being like I don't know, like a moral. I don't know how to express that. Just someone who you could kind of look up to. Someone who seems like he's very, very calm and very. He's just a wise old man, kind of, but not old, not too old. Like not like, you know what I mean? Not crazy old guy, but just experienced. Yeah, he did a good job. I don't remember actually if I don't remember if I was allowed to vote back then. Yeah, I don't remember. I was in 2004. So no. No, I definitely wasn't. So yeah, that's gonna be my first presidential election, I guess. I mean, there was one in between, but I don't remember that at all. I don't think I even voted in that because there were no other candidates basically. Because the Heinz Fischer, the still president in office, there's something there, did such a good job that they didn't even try to get him out, kind of. So that's a good sign, I guess. All right, enough about that. Enough about politics. I don't know how interesting that is for other people, and I guess my explanations of how the system and stuff works, I only make really might only be at least kind of interesting to American people because other European people just it's the same system basically. I think America is basically I guess Russia has kind of a very powerful president and some of the dictatorships out there too. But other than that, I don't think most countries have a president who's really that important in a governing sense. It's mostly just the head of state, and then the prime minister or chancellor or whatever was actually that's the important office. All right, so what do we have here? Have like a little hut with a fish trap, with fish bait. Actually, that's fish trap bait. So is that bait for fish traps? So is this fish trap gonna catch more fish traps? And then we have some fishing rods and more fish trap bait. Oh, and we have a little door right here. So that's like a ice fishing hut, just without the ice. All right, that's a neat little building. Though. It looks really nice. Cedar wood. Do I have that? I don't remember. It's been too long. I don't remember. I have to go home and just do some inventory stuff because I have no idea what I have and what I still need. Yeah. Also, talking about elections, I was kind of surprised to see that. I haven't been following the primaries that closely, but I was kind of surprised to see that Clinton won New York, and especially she won the city. I mean, maybe that's normal, but around like in Austria, like the cities are usually more left-leaning. There are a lot more younger people, a lot more diverse. than like the rural areas. So I kind of thought that there would be more Sanders supporters in the city. But it was kind of like mirrored. It was I think just the upstate stuff that Sanders won that, and then Clinton won the city. The city, what are they called? Like the I don't know, the areas. I don't remember what they're called. What kind of is it normal in the U.S.? I don't know. Maybe it is. It just felt odd to me because usually here we don't have many cities in Austria, I guess. So that's not. There's only like, I guess by American standards, there's only one, and that's Vienna. The second largest city in Austria is actually Graz, which only has about 200,000 people, a population of 200,000 people, and it's the second largest city. And then after that, it goes down very, very quickly. So we don't have a lot of people and we don't have a lot of cities, but yeah, both, I guess Graz not as much, but still kind of a more like the more Green Party supporters and stuff like that. Lots of college students and stuff in the cities, obviously, because there are no, or university students, I should say, because there aren't any universities in the like in small towns usually. So yeah, I was kind of surprised by that. I wasn't really surprised that Trump won New York. A lot of people seemed surprised, but I guess that just made sense. I mean, there isn't really a strong Republican candidate at all. Um, and Cruz kind of attacked New York, so it made sense that they wouldn't vote for him. And then Trump is from New York, so uh, was kind of not that unexpected, I think. At least not to me. And I'm not an expert at all. I haven't been following all the primaries that closely. Um, in a way, it's still kind of funny that Trump is doing what he's doing. And the idea of having a contested convention thing, I don't know, it sounds fun. Like, it's probably not fun if you are a conservative, but I mean, it's not like that just kind of happened to them. I mean, I don't know. It's I don't know. I guess something like that was bound to happen, right? Whatever. Let's move on from the politics, because I don't. Yeah, I mean the majority of my viewers are American, but there's still a good percentage of European and rest of the world. So it might not be that interesting. Let's see. Can we find something else today? I'm not even sure which direction I'm going right now. I'm still kind of heading east, and I didn't mark that thing again. I'm so bad. I don't know where it was. Somewhere there. I can find it. Right. Ice fishing. It's kind of a shame that I wasn't spawned on a frozen lake. That would have been really awesome then. It's still a really nice, like a really nice build to have, though. It's really cool. And we haven't seen it yet. I wonder if there's like a thing in the mod that prevents duplicates at all. I'm convinced that there's something that prevents stuff from spawning too close together. And there's probably something that prevents like the same thing from spawning in the vicinity, because that would be stupid too. But I don't know if there's something that prevents something from spawning again if it's already spawned or not. Because even like Andrew, from the comments, you might have seen him. He's the purple Milka cow thing. That's his picture, his avatar. What is that? I don't know what it is. We'll have to investigate. He's been playing too, and he's been keeping me updated on his finds on Twitter, and he hasn't found any duplicates either yet. So it's unlikely that we're just both getting really lucky. I think there might be something in the mod code. And I've actually looked at I don't have a list or anything yet, like checking things off that I already have or anything like that. But I looked at the files, and there are a lot of ruins to be found. Oh yeah, that's one of these weird big. But it's just an ogre. Is it a sacred oak? Is that what a sacred oak looks like? No, that's an entire biome, right? Usually. But that's just a prairie, and that's just a giant Oak tree. Actually, that could be a ruin too, now that I think about it. I'm not sure if that's a normal tree, like a natural tree, or not. I don't know. But we found that one before. So maybe it is. Because that would go against my no duplicates theory. Alright. I feel like we haven't really done a lot of exploring today. I've just been wandering and talking. And I don't know if that's something you care about at all. I guess you can let me know. We can always go back to what I did in normal, like in the daily like version of this series, where I just walk and talk about basically what I see. But I thought I'd try to change it up a little bit at least. Now that it's kind of a different series. Not really, but kind of. Does it make sense? I'm not sure if it does. I didn't pick up that many saplings. I just realized because I was so preoccupied talking about politics. Huh. All right. We've seen that before. It's like a grove, I think, with the very nice, slightly artificial-looking birch trees. Like they look like they're like cut that way, not grown. I think, at least, in my opinion. Maybe not. I know nothing. This area here looks kind of boring in a way. And I'm almost out of food. Like, this is my last bowl of spaghetti, so I should probably head back off camera. I'll stop by there was this one cypress wood hut, shack, whatever. And there was clearly a chest there. I don't know how I missed it. Someone pointed it out in the comments. Was it Enigmatica? I think it was. Or was it PB My Cham? I don't know. And both those names, I'm not sure actually. I wanted to check. Did I mention those names in the 64th episode? If I didn't, I'm sorry, because those two have been commenting quite frequently too. And I really didn't want to leave anyone out. I didn't have any. I wasn't prepared for that. I didn't really like. I didn't have a plan to thank the viewers by name, but it just kind of happened. Watch, and so yeah, that was that. And I might still be forgetting someone, and if I am, I'm really sorry. I still haven't checked. Yeah, I should really head back because I'm out of food. Tree swing, sandstone pillars. Yeah, this is a cypress hut we need to go towards. So we should just go basically this way. I guess I could just I could go back the way I came, but this way I increase my chances of finding some new stuff. So I'm leaning towards doing that. I haven't made a screenshot of that fishing hut. I'm an idiot. What do I do? I could go there off camera, but I really don't want to. I don't have that much food. Or we could keep going and hope that we find something else worth, taking a screenshot of. How long is the episode? 29 minutes almost. Actually, is that an Extreme Hills? Oh, yeah, it is. It's just still in the taiga here. I first checked. So yeah, I might still. I think I will do the list just so we know what we've seen already, because it's kind of hard. We've seen a lot of stuff already, and it's not like we can avoid any biomes anyway. So the way we explore won't really change, but we'll just have a better idea of should we go towards the warm biome or should we go towards the cold biome, and kind of make that decision based on what we have not seen yet. So I guess I'll try to do that. And I know it's very unlikely, or probably even close to impossible, that we'll find everything that can be found. But I'm not like I don't feel like I'm done with this series yet. So I want to keep it going for a little bit, and this is a nice goal to have, even if it's not a goal that we can reach. It's still something to work towards, that I'm more comfortable with than setting the goal of building another house or anything like that. Because like I like building. Don't get me wrong. I'm not very confident in my building abilities, and I'm not ever really happy with what I've built. And I shouldn't be too hard on myself. I know, but still, as a creeper, I'll just walk on and leave him behind. Hopefully, he might actually be catching up. So I'm just walking, not running. But I'm pretty sure he got caught on something, and we've made it far enough away. And I mean, I have to go back home now anyway because I'm out of food. Also, Jennifer suggested to restart or start a new world, and I guess we could do that. It will give us a whole new set of biomes and some new close stuff to explore. But on the other hand, and I guess that's my main concern, is food, because it took quite a while to get really set up food-wise. I'm not really sure if I want to do that again. But I'll think about it some more. We'll see. I guess it depends on how these next 1 or 2 episodes go. If I feel like it's too far to travel to find new biomes, could just do that. But it's just, I mean, you can just keep going, and then you see new biomes too. It's like, I don't know. I guess distance-wise, it would be more convenient to start a new world. But then also I have Barandir here and the Nameless Horse, and there's still, after all these episodes, Nameless Scarecrow, and then we have the memory of the dog and everything. I don't know. I kind of like staying in the same world. But I can see the appeal of starting fresh too. If you have an opinion on that, you can let me know in the comments. I'm not saying that I'll do what the majority wants though. But you can try to convince me, of one or the other. It doesn't look like we'll find anything here. This is Land of Lakes. Oh, we haven't seen that in a while. I'm still confused about that biome, to be honest, because there aren't any lakes. It's just trees, lots and lots of them. Will I make it back home? That's a question I'm starting to ask myself, because I don't know where the nearest coast is. If I can make it to the coast, I think I should be fine, because I can just stay in a boat and travel fast without using any hunger. But if I can't make it to a coast, I might be in trouble. I don't really feel like going through the jungle again. It was really laggy the first time. Also, jungle I didn't actually check the jungle folder, I think. I didn't check them all. I just did a quick glance. So yeah, the ruins are arranged in folders for each biome, and then there's a file. And that's it. So I have to look at... I don't have to, but I think I will. I will make a list, just to have an idea of how many things we have not seen yet, and in which kind of biomes they can be found. I mean, I guess that could be a rail thing or something. That could be in a jungle, of course. We've seen that in pretty dense woods before. Let's see. What do we find? What do we find? More jungle. I could have checked the atlas too. Oh, crickets. Do they spawn in jungles too, or is there a little plains somewhere nearby? I don't think I've seen them spawn anywhere else. I don't know where to go. I hate junglers. I really do. All the leaves, and then they're so hard to navigate, and then it's dark, so you have mobs. If you're not careful, I don't know. Not a big fan of junglers. How big is this jungle actually? Ah, yeah, we're not finding anything new. How close am I to the ice fishing hut? Not very close at all. Ah, why did I not take a screenshot when I was there? Can I make like a fruit salad out of that? I can. Cutting board and 2. Okay, I should probably do that because I think that's more efficient than eating it like straight up. It's a bit more saturation. I should do that. Yeah, I think I'll have to... Maybe I can fake a screenshot, because I did look at the hut, but I didn't really take a I didn't frame it right for a screenshot, I'm pretty sure. But I guess that's what I'll have to do, because it doesn't... Unless we'll go up here and see if there's anything. But I'm pretty sure there's nothing. Just more jungle, yeah. Is all that dust from despawning leaves? I guess that's not good for performance too then, because there are probably lots and lots of despawning leaves, and if they all drop some dust, then there are lots of items on the floor. In addition to like the grass and stuff that pops off near the water here. I don't know. I honestly don't. It's more jungle. Yeah, I can't. This is too laggy. I hate jungles. What happened to that tree? That's weird, right? That wasn't me. There's no fire nearby. What happened to that tree? Just part of the trunk disappeared, and there's no. I mean, there's no ruin here. Nothing could have done that to it. That's weird. I have no idea. I guess it's time to end the episode though. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you soon. It might not be the day after tomorrow, but it could very well be. I don't know. There are new bingo seats to play. I might push those at the same, like a 10 p.m. slot. I'm not sure. I have to figure that out, where I want to put the bingo stuff. I don't want this to be too infrequent, but I don't want it to be, you know, definitely every other day either, because then that's, I don't know. I don't know. That's the message you should take away from this, that I have no idea what's going on and what I'm doing. But I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and I will see you soon. I'm starving now. Bye bye. I guess I'm not done yet. I'll leave that in though. my sign off, but I just walked a little bit here. This is the jungle. We just got out of the jungle here, and I was walking towards the tree's wing, and look what I found. This looks really cool. Looks very Japanese again, because there's like a theme. Let's make a screenshot of this right away before I forget. Do I explore this now? Yeah, I get some bonus footage today, because I should really make it home off camera, because yeah, I should. I really don't have a lot of food left. And I don't want to like start making food here. That's what we'll do. Oh, this torch popped off. Let's put it back. This looks really nice. Ooh, this looks really cool. What is that block down there? Glowstone. Okay. Why did that fall down? That's annoying. Okay, so that's just hollow. That's weird. But okay. And we'll just make a wood pillar here. I don't have anything else. I have the quicksand, but I don't think that's a very good choice for block stacking, so we'll do this instead. Alright, so we have some Japanese maple here. Looks very nice. These look like they are stairs, but I want to check the ground floor first. I don't know why the torches pop off sometimes. I've seen that in one other thing, I think. Oh yeah, the Zen garden thing had popped off torches too, but I guess they despawned because I logged off there. Oh, they were inside? No. I don't know where these torches go. I'll just put them wherever. Oh, this looks really nice. Oh, the glass panes look really cool too. Yeah, I need to do this in this episode. I thought of maybe doing it at the beginning of the next one, but I didn't have a screenshot for this one yet, and then... Yeah, I don't know. I hear a skeleton somewhere. And then... Ooh, there's a chest. Oh, wow, there's a lot of food in there. Rice we can take. Veggie stir fry we can take. Rice soup we can take. Fried rice we can probably take too. We're only taking vegetarian stuff. We're sticking to that. I'm not compromising my my stance here. Spring salad, that sounds vegetarian. Rice, I don't know what's in there, we have to check. Chicken, no. Octopus, no. Eel, no. Shrimp, no. Rice seeds we don't need. California roll sushi, we won't take it. Manchu, I don't know what that is. Do we look it up? Yeah, sure, let's look it up. This episode is gonna be really long. Honey, beans, and rice. That sounds interesting. We'll take it. Steamed rice with bamboo should be good. Fried rice. The tea, tofu. We'll leave the chicken. Chico roll. Let's check that. If that has, I don't know if that has fish or anything in it or not. It has chicken. Maybe. It could be tofu, but we don't know. I'm pretty sure that's no. I don't know. I don't know sushi names, but I'm pretty sure that has. Oh no, it looks like it doesn't. An egg, ginger, rice. No, we can take the futomaki. Okay. I think that should be everything though. Really nice. We have some more food. We shouldn't starve on the way home now. Is there actually a staircase somewhere? Or is the tree the staircase? It didn't die. But it should be fine. Like, how do I get onto this floor? There's a chest up there. Why is there no staircase? Who built this tower? Why? Or this, whatever it is. Temper? No. It's not really a temper. It's like a... It kind of looks like a samurai kind of... I don't know, what are they called? They're not really tempers, right? They're not... Like, that's not a religion. Temper has that religious connotation, right? I'm not sure what to call this, but it looks awesome. But it doesn't look like there's a really, like, it doesn't look like there's a way up. What a jerk. I'll have to jump here. What is that actually? Yukari, okay. Definitely have that by now. Am I missing like a ladder somewhere or something? Or do I have to like block jump out here? Cause there's no way to go, right? I can't go any higher than that. I can't really make that jump very well either. Cause it'll hit my head. Instead we'll go... What's our... Oh, probably Enderman. We heard one earlier. Because no... I'm not missing anything, right? Maybe it's outside? I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for even. Let's have some spring salad. Very nice. Crickets. Yeah, it really doesn't look like there's a way up. It's interesting. There's definitely something up there still. So we'll block jump up. Maybe we can see from the top if there was a way or not. Wow, that was very nicely placed. Okay. Yeah, like I mean, there's like there's still balcony or whatever here, but there's no way to get to the spot. That's interesting. The paper war looks cool too. I mean, I've used that in my build, so it's not that big of a surprise. I don't think it's. All right, we have some armor here. Samurai. I can't. Samurai Kabuto. Samurai Manchira. I don't know. Samurai Haitate. I don't speak Japanese at all, and I assume those are Japanese names for the armor pieces. Samurai Suneate. And then the Ame no Murakumo no Tsurugi. That's a really good sword. It's an amethyst sword too, right? Sharpness 5, fire aspect unbreaking. It's a slight upgrade from 6 to 15.25 damage. And that's really good armor too. Ooh, that's a nice find. Let's put away some of the food, I guess. And then we'll just Fallen Samurai, and there's a book too. Oh, and it has a name on it, so we know who built this. That's the wrong backpack. Very nice. And we'll just quickly read the book, and then that's it for the episode. Here lies the temper of the Fallen Samurai. So it's a temper. The armor lane here belonged to the great Matsudaira, who fell whilst protecting these great lands. He who wears this armor will bring great triumph and honor to those in these lands, as did Matsudaira. Here also lies the Sword of Legends, Ameno Murakumo no Tsurugi, Sword of the Gathering Clouds of Heaven. This sword was found inside the body of a great serpent by Matsudaira himself. The warrior that carries this sword will defeat the world's enemies and find the treasures of these lands. Wow, so that's a good omen too. And the book is by Kate, so I assume that she built this, and this is really, really awesome. This is a really nice build. I want to go all the way up now, just to take a look. And then we'll end the episode up there. These Chinese glass panes look really... I mean, they're Chinese and not Japanese, but they still look nice in the context here. This is a really nice build. And I like the loot too. A really good sword now, with a name that I can't really pronounce. I don't really know about Japanese. Like, sometimes it feels like it's very straightforward to pronounce, at least like from a coming from a German speaking mindset in terms of how the letters are supposed to sound and stuff, but sometimes it's not that at all. I think, and maybe I don't know. Japanese is weird, I guess. I mean, it's not a weird language, it's just a very different language. Like all languages are really different, are just, it's kind of hard to wrap your head around. But yeah, we have a nice pink sword to go with our pink chest plate now. Still wearing the sunglasses, I see. Forgot about those, to be honest. But yeah, this is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is really it now. I won't even move anymore now. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.